Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamru. Welcome everybody back to DanganRonpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're coming up to the very, I believe, last trial for chapter 6. This is our last chapter, and I've done a lot of thinking. I've done a ton of thinking about what could possibly be going on here, mostly regarding the school and also regarding the case with the dead murderer. You see, murderer, because I don't think that was actually the murderer, the person that was responsible, or the person that was in Makoto's room trying to do whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and check on our truth bullets and go over all the identification that we have here before we start the case. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but they were at least several days old. Not months, not weeks, days. So it could be like 3 days, to be honest. Anyway, that will go into what I think will happen. Places to check. Several rooms have been locked up until this point. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, biolab, blah 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 blah. In addition, the area directly connected to Mukuro Ikusaba's death at the area, the garden, and dojo. We got Monokuma control room. Monokuma room had a data center open to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind had been issuing commands to the Ursine robot. That is definitely going to go into the case, I think. I actually have no idea why this counts as a truth bullet. Anyway, Biolab. The tarp found in the garden had played a part in Mukuro's murder. Biolab had been stamped onto one corner of the tarp. The same kind of tarp was found in the biolab, so there's no doubt that this tarp came from there. Mukuro Kusaba's profile. Now this is where it gets really important, especially the details. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope Speak Academy. Mukuro did not have a single scar. Understand that, she has no scars whatsoever. In addition, her physical features were as follows. Wait, hold on. When she came to Hope, Mukuro did not have a single scar. Yep, yeah, okay, just making sure it's correct. Additional physical features were as follows. Height 5 foot 7 inches, weight 97 pounds, vitals 31, 22, 32. Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. Now, just because the height and the vitals match the characteristic, that's the thing though. I don't think Mukuro has the same. I don't think Mukuro is the only one with her body type. There's one particular person that does match Mukuro's body type and fancies, as we saw from the body, fingernails. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go into that in a little bit more. The ultimate despair. The phrase the ultimate despair doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. 1 year ago, that group brought about the single worst event in human history. They're motivated only by despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. And I believe Mukuro might be part of these people, as well as other members of the school could be part of the people as well. Whew. Gonna have to... Sorry, I'm getting a little nervous just thinking about the whole thing. So many second guesses are coming in right now. The hidden room present. There was a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster, Kyoko's father. Photo of Kyoko and headmaster. In this hidden room, the headmaster kept a photo of him and young Kyoko together. In the photo, they are both smiling. So she actually used to know and used to have a really good relationship with her father. But because of the amnesia that all of us had to go through, because we actually were going to be students here, we had to go through some sort of amnesia. We all were aware of everything that was going on. So I'm thinking all the memories that we had before had to be like maybe preloaded or brainwashed into us to give us this history that we have, or at least admit the fact that we never went to the school before. Headmaster's e-handbook, emergency handbook, was found in the headmaster's room, which allowed us to get into the locker rooms and find something within lockers. We got the locker notebook. The notebook was found in the locker on the 2nd floor of the dorms. Yes, the hero's name is written on the inside. It has notes for a number of different classes, meaning we have taken classes here before. So what exactly caused us to not remember this? Also, we found something very interesting. The pocketbook was found in locker on the 2nd floor of the dorm, and based on what was written inside, is believed to be Kyoko's. There was some kind of message scrawled on the last page of the pocketbook. Despair walks among us, and so we survived. There is a second despair. Now that is actually very interesting because the handwriting is scrawled, like the last message is scrawled instead of written in fancy handwriting, fancy nice handwriting that Kyoko typically has. It actually been scrawled on it as if like it was in a hurry or somebody else had to write it. So that's also very interesting. Biolab secret. The biolab on the 5th floor seems to have been repurposed as a morgue, which is very morbid to be honest. The biolab lights mean a corpse fridge has been installed in a biolab. It seems that a blue light comes on to indicate the slot is occupied. The number of blue lights, counting the slot with Mikuru's body inside, comes to a total of 9. Now, sorry, there can be possibly only 9. There would have to be 10. There would have to be 10. They have to be, because it's 15 of us plus Mukuro, that's 16 students. 10 have already supposedly died if we count as Mukuro being dead. So there should be no reason why there should be 9 lights anywhere. Now, oh damn it, I forgot to get to the photo here. It's a lot of clues to take in, so it's kind of difficult to describe as well. Sorry, I have it in my head, I just wasn't able to word it properly. The photo depicts all the Hope Speak students wearing matching uniforms. Noting is that Mukuro is pictured, while Makoto is not. So we can only assume that Makoto probably was the person taking the picture, and he just doesn't remember. But Mukuro is in there, that means she is part of the class, that is confirmed. The one person whose face I do not see though, whose face I just cannot see, is Junko's face. I don't know if that's a significance or not, but I would think Junko is somebody, somebody who's a model. I would think that she would want to be up in the front and be actually seen, possibly. Could that mean all the others are working together somehow? I do not believe so, unless there might be. That's the one thing Makoto has. He has see, we can't control it, but Makoto's gonna have this agenda of everybody is against him because he's the only person that's not in the picture, while everybody else is. And they seem to be just doing fine as a class together. Genocide Jack's memory. This might be an important case though. It would seem that while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, the individual memories are separate, meaning Toko will only know what she knows, and Genocide Jack will only know what Genocide Jack knows. They will not know each other's memories. According to Kyoko's account, Kyoko attests that both the stab wounds and the blow to the head were inflicted after death, which I am so down with. On the body, the stab wound definitely was inflicted after death. The blow to the head, I think, also was inflicted after death to hide everything and try to, I guess, pin the murder either on Kyoko or Makoto. Now, the interview DVD, one of the most important things. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all the Hope Speak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. All of us were interviewed by the headmaster, and we were told that we're going to be put into this facility to be locked away from other things, other terrible things from the world, and we all agreed to it. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. We did get to see certain members, but it cut us off after Makoto choosing to stay within the school, I believe. That's the one I definitely noted. So we were aware at the time that we were getting locked in here. All of us were aware, and now we are gonna be locked in. Although it didn't show everything though, so it's assumed that maybe the DVD would have had evidence of somebody else as opposing the headmaster and disagreeing or being, begrudging about it. And if they did, that could actually show us who it was that was against it. Anyway, so to conclude my findings and tell you exactly what I think personally happened from the beginning, like I usually do. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm ready. I believe the person on the night that Makoto was sick, the person that was trying to stab him, according to skin color, body type, how big the hands are, it would have to be Yasuhiro. Before all that could even happen though, what happened was somebody, definitely before the attack happened on Makoto, somebody, I won't say it was exactly, Yasuhiro or any particular, one of the members of the Ultimate Despair, right? Ultimate Despair team, took Junko's body, somebody who matches Mukuru's body type, very close to one another. They're both very, very thin and kind of tallish. Took the body, and before a couple days later, before even doing anything, set it up so that Junko's body would be the one found at the front, because she matches Mukuro's body type. If they found, Junko's body that was covered up in the mask, and then the face got exploded, and the only thing you could see is a bunch of scars, like let's say a warrior scar or soldier's scars, right? And it's a two of Fenrir, they would think, oh, this is Mukuro. Okay then, but it's not Mukuro. As the thing that it's not Mukuro. One of the things, if you actually rewind and go back to a couple of episodes, the color of hair that I saw on the exploded body, I could see a little bit of blonde or whitish or yellowish. It definitely was not black hair, which is Mukuro's hair. The hair color on the exploded body, if you look a little closely to the non-burnt marks, is actually whitish or blondish. And I do not believe explosions turn hair blonde, unless I could be wrong. Anyway, what I think happened, people of the Ultimate Despair set up a plan to make it so that Mukuro Usaba's identity and body will be found, but not really. They took and put a bunch of scars and old wounds on Junko's body to make it look like a war veteran or a soldier, put that tattoo on her somehow, and then they set up the whole plan to have the body exploded as soon as they get close enough to her, and then they will find the evidence of the scars, tattoo and everything, and look at the same body type and be like, okay, looks like that's Mukuro, so Mukuro is dead. But the person that walked into Makoto's bedroom, I believe, was Yasuhiro. I genuinely believe that was Yasuhiro walking in there, because if you look at the skin color of the person, it definitely was a man. It definitely was not pale like Byakuya. It definitely was not. What out of all the males that we got right now, who's still alive? I just want to make sure I still know who is alive right now. Byakuya is alive and Yasuhiro is alive. It definitely wasn't Makoto because Makoto was in bed. Byakuya is way too pale, so the skin didn't match whatsoever. And as you can see on Byakuya's finger, just a little bit, he has very, I guess, feminine hands. They're very pointy, very thin, very non-manly. While Yasuhiro, if you've ever seen him, he's a pretty big dude. He's a pretty big dude. Although he can be a little, a little bit loose in the head. Maybe a screw got loose or something. He's a pretty big dude, and he's a lot more tanner than Byakuya, but definitely not as pale. So I believe maybe, possibly, definitely, Yasuhiro was the one that was in Makoto's room trying to, wield the knife around. But Kyoko stopped him, so he had to retreat, and I guess they had to replace it with a body. So the person that actually attacked Makoto was a male. The person that got exploded in the botany area, or I guess the plant area, the garden, was a female, and it wasn't Mukuro. I genuinely believe it wasn't Mukuro. Mukuro is still alive and operating Monokuma. She is the start of the Ultimate Despair, and I believe mostly possibly because she didn't like that she needed to go. She didn't like probably the whole plan of closing all the students away, maybe, possibly. Or she was working for Fenrir, and Fenrir has a specific agenda. We'll see. But I do not believe that Mukuro Kusaba is dead. I think she's alive and well. And the person, the person's body is Junko's. Now, you can disagree or agree with me. I strongly believe in this case. I genuinely believe in this case. There's nothing that shows exactly that it's it, but the one thing I'll tell you, out of all the student body members, out of every single student here, out of all these particular individuals on this report card, and if you consider just the girls, out of all the females in the entire school, which one of them have long pink nails, or have ever would be seen with long pink nails if ever? Junko. You know why? She's a model. Sometimes models have to wear fake pink nails. And I'm pretty sure I remember seeing her in the very beginning. If you watch one of the first early episodes, she'll have pink nails. I might have gotten it. Maybe. I feel pretty confident. But at the same time, there's still that lingering feeling of what if. Let's do it. We got it. No turning back now. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto.
The early Makoto. I also gotta get some water, because I can't speak right now. So it's not really good for voice acting, at least I don't think. Not from my experience. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived, one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? I can't tell if they'll look mad or not. Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first-class trial.
You called for me and so I appear.
I'm late!
I'm on fire.
God damn it, Genocide Jill. Ah, strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins ablaze. Oh, please, no, please, Jill, just keep it in your pants, please, for crying out loud. Now listen, everything will be fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors.
With my sharp scissors in hand, sharp scissors, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it is what Master wants, it can be a boy, girl, anything in between. I can handle it. And she's back. She is back. Welcome back, Toko. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaxium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in a good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'll take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
What? Wait, wiped? Or... I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your God dang it. I haven't played this game in some time. Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try to run away. I actually have not played this game in maybe about a week. I recorded a lot of episodes and I took a little break just letting them, be published. But it's a high time we sit down and finish it. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They were acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know what that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. The only person with us right now at this very moment. We even became like really good friends with Hina. And still nothing. Still nothing. It's just... Everybody's in shock. The only person we can rely on at the moment right now is Kyoko. It's always been Kyoko. Always been Kyoko. Since the very beginning. I started making my way towards the opening. Step after step. Towards that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated it to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. And finally, one steady legs. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Only 6 of us. Only 6 of us. Well, there were 6 of us before, I guess. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. That's kind of poetic, actually. I closed my eyes, and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibrations of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yoo-hoo!
It's a long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
I like it how he's actually sitting in on his 16th seat. Mukuro. I'm so confident that Monokuma is Mukuro. God damn it, girl. Well then, let's begin. Do you want to save the date? Oh yeah. Please do. Opening your handbook. All right. We got everything covered right now. I think we're all good. And I realize now that I actually can't access my notes in the middle of a trial. So that's gonna be really good. Looks like we got all skills available. Let's do this. Finish preparations. We got it. Trial. All rise.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Oh lord, what is it?
So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Unless the bear's name is Monokuma, and he is a sociopath.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
You do?
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me! I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
Oh! Huh, I never actually thought about that. Anyway. Remember how we got the picture, right? We got the picture of the entire class, and it was everybody but Makoto? What if the mastermind planned to give everybody a picture, but to cut the person out, cut the one person out that, you know, let's say Yasuhiro got a picture of everybody but himself in it, because he was cut out. And it was like for everybody else. What if that happened? Oh lord. Cannot try. I'm already 20 minutes in, we're already starting this argument. Group photo place to check, Headmaster's e-handbook. Oh god. Oh.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Hold on. So, I think I was right. Oh, wait, I think I was right. Was I? Oh, wait. I was right, wasn't I? When Monokuma asked everybody to arrive to the gym, everybody arrived one by one. And to each and every single person, he presented the class photo. He let him see the class photo, but in the class photo, I believe what Monokuma did, or Mukuro did, or whoever the despair did, is they gave him the picture of the entire class, except they cut them out of it. So it makes it seem like the entire class was all in cahoots, but the one person is like the only one innocent is being messed with. It's being messed with. Oh god. Alright.
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Whoops, my bad, did not mean to shoot. See, I told you, I knew it! Monokuma, you son of a bitch.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
That's the only one. All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. Wait, was that the only thing to shoot? There's no doubt this is a trap Monokuma set. He set it up so we could suspect each other. And have something that proves it. Something that proves it. Something that proves it.
You guys have all been working together.
Hold on. Something that proves it. Wait, hold on. Place to check.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Headmaster's handbook. Something to
Hey,
prove
you
it.
stole my line.
Group photo, maybe?
You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
I'm gonna try group photo.
I have evidence of my own.
Okay, that's how you slow down time again.
What a coincidence.
I forgot how to.
I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense.
And the last thing.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
No, that's wrong.
Group photo. That's what it is. I knew it all, Monokuma, son of a bitch.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Exactly.
With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Look at Sakura just going ham. Oh my god. She just going hamski with that. Oh my lord. Look at her. God damn, she's running fast. And even Hifumi is trying his best. Go for it, buddy. Oh, okay, so they didn't get the same picture. They didn't get the same picture, but they got a picture that it features everybody but them in the class. Oh. That's... Wait a minute. So we were here for a year at least. This has to be confirmed that we were here for at least a year. We didn't just arrive. Also, Yasuhiro's notes would mean that we were here for at least a year, or at least started. Huh. But what kind of picture did everybody else get? I figured as much. In which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Gotcha, buddy. We'll be as careful with it. This one too. It's just like I thought. Wow. It's kind of cool. I wonder if as a class they decided to take a picture of each other to keep as track. I don't know, kind of track everybody. Also, Genocide Jill apparently was part of class. Look at that. That's not Toko there. That's Genocide Jill with her creepy tongue staying in there. So it looks like apparently the school was completely fine with her being Genocide Jill. Huh. That's a little disturbing, actually.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture.
Also, was it just me or did... Guys? What am I doing? Junko's face was covered or blocked away or turned away from the camera in all three of those pictures. What about Byakuya's picture? We need to check on that one more time. Just to make sure. Cause Toko's picture, the model's picture is being covered up for everybody.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in a group photo. That person is... Next time on...
DanganRonpa. What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake! I'm sure of it!
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?